Only time will tell. Let's see who will come out on top as we have the red lights going now. We have 5 red lights and away we go for the Jeddah Grand Prix, or the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, as the Haas gets off to a great start. He continues to be in P1. Any drivers making
Yeah,
position
I'll tell you,
changes, we will find them.
lost the position. I've just seen Raven get overtaken by Craggy there. He was also under threat by Skiz, who is ghosted. And him and I whiffle inside of each other, and there's massive contact, and Kid is in a wall. So that is very unlucky from the reserve driver. But I'm not going to complain. As an big crash, you got Reflex round, Mafia round. There's a lot of contact going on, and Reflex is retired and left. I don't think he realizes, the sprint and all that, but lucky to the guy. Still got loads of moves being made as well.
Going 3 wide, I believe, into his final turn. I believe we are with the McLaren. No, and not only the McLaren and the Ferrari go 2 wide. Raven comes out on top.
Full's trying to fight his way through
slight contact.
So much carnage going on there. Changed the race leaders as well. Casper getting past Eddie OJ. I feel like this fight down here is getting a little bit too hectic.
Yeah. Someone's going to end up crashing out soon. As Skiz is battling with the Williams of Whiffle. And I believe we're going to go 2 wide unless Whiffle backs out for smart racing from the Williams driver there. Only 13% battery though.
Neb's going for
Only
it.
13%.
Neb's trying to get the double actually. He's going for it on Brian Evans and Epic OJ. He's managed to get one, but Brian Evans going for that switchback. Burning all that 90% battery now to hold the position. Neb should be a little bit quicker now, I'd argue. A little bit of squeezing going on there from OJ as well. Which has allowed Neb to get the contact. Neb holds it in P3, what a move.
Drivers who are boxed are White Josh, Whiffle, Mr. West. Neb Restroom has retired, and that's a safety car!
Oh, he fell victim to turn 4.
Oh, no, look at that. Neb. Let's see what positions will be made up as he got a great start. 3/10th gap on the Haas of Epic OJ. Burnt quite a lot as there are moves being made in the background. That is Mr. West going for the move on Skiz. Skiz still there. Raven has made the move past Skiz. Skiz has a little bit of a snap there. I don't think, Skiz backs out very smart from him. As Mafio and Quartz are going side by side. Quartz comes out on top.
Is back.
Hello, welcome back. CGM goes off track, I believe, and has lost another position and finds himself at the back with Kib, as Kib is now going for the move on the Red Bull and has now made the move. But here comes Skiz back up the inside. And
Raven as well, just getting the move on Ransel with a really nice overtake up the inside.
Craggy looking for the move on Brian Evans, but we're going to go 3 wide into his final turn. I believe we are.
Oh, and OJ's gone so deep.
What do you mean by that? As Craggy now, Craggy finds himself in P4, now up into P2. That's wild. As the Aston Martin has made a double overtake.
Down into turn 1, so it's going to be a slow turn 1. 3 wide. OJ and Craggy side by side there, and Craggy has held the position.
As we go back up to the top runners of Craggy.
He
goes off track there. Yeah, so as now that's left the door open for OJ, who will go up the inside, but here comes Ransdale on Mr. West. Is that a push to pass? We don't know.
Oh, but, Raven's holding it though. Raven is going to hold it. He's going to burn battery. Ransel burning as well. Who's going to back out? It looks like it is going to be Ransel backing out. So Raven keeping the position. Very nicely done from the Ferrari there.
Very great racing there. As Skiz is now all over the rear of the Alpine and trying to go up the inside, squeezes his way through. He saw a gap and he went for it. As we're going to go, as Skiz, makes his way through.
Off track, and Ransel's just lost out massively. He's going to lose 2 positions. Going to be 3 now. And Raven's going to try and test his luck up the inside actually. Tiny little bit of contact.
I think Mr. West is getting desperate on the positions. I mean, he makes it work in all fairness to him, but I think those soft tyres have potentially died now. On to the second to last DRS straight. Hard moves can be taken. Yes, they are. Brian Evans going for the move. We're going 3 wide into the final turn. Oh, and OJ spun. OJ spun. That's not what the Haas driver wants. As Brian Evans makes his way to the line, it will be a drag race to the line. And Brian Evans wins the Sprint Grand Prix by 1/10.5. Raven P2, Craggy P4, White Josh P5, Mafia P6, Whiffle comes in at P7. OJ, after being spun, finds himself in P8. Anyway, as we are about to hit 5 lights, get your prediction knowledge, Jimmy. As we are 5 lights, and away we go for the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. Whiffle making position up already on Matthew. I don't think that was a great start. As we're gonna.
Oh, big dive from Matthew.
That's contact.
On the hard compounded tyres, tapping out Whiffle round. We see Brian Evans hold on to P1 and Casper following very close behind. Raven holding on to P3 as well. Moves in the back as well from Ranzel, Skiz and CGM. Ranzel trying to his luck on Jamie as well. Both former diff threes getting moved up, going side by side here through the fast S section. And Ranzel's rode the curb. And he's gone straight off track, which is going to invite Jamie to get back past. But Jamie's lifted off for some reason. And we see CGM going for a two-piece on quads and Ranzel trying to hold it around the outside. He just can't make anything happen there, unfortunate for him, as Neb Restream, he's lingering back there. See, he moves, it's looking at Brian Evans pulling to the inside, going to go for it on Casper, which unfortunately has boxed Raven in, forcing him to not be able to go for a move, and Craggy's going to dive Raven now. But Raven's held it around the outside, and he's side by side with Brian Evans. What an exit from Raven! The Ferrari TP, the owner of the league, with a double overtake. And he's taking P1 here, but Brian Evans is not going to let it go lightly. He's going to dive him back up the inside. Can't do anything as it stands, and Raven's got into P1. I told you, mate, Raven is the dark horse.
And we just caught that in the background. There's a massive pile-up with our Whiffle and the McLaren of Kib. Massive pile-up with the... I saw it
as well. And Whiffle.
Yeah, so I saw the V-car, not the V-car, the Alpine go off into the first turn, and that has given the McLaren damage of Q.
On CGM and Quartz RL. What a move from Epic OJ. Trying to recover something out of the main race after getting really unlucky from what it sounds in a sprint. 7th position, something like that.
And that is Mafia round, and that is a virtual safety car.
Will we see anyone pit?
And I've just lost money right there, folks.
OJ comes in though, like I told you. I told you that part.
Yeah. As there's moves being done as well. Brian Evans going for the move on Raven.
Raven, oh my god, he's hit the devious switchback. Oh. What a move from Raven West.
Brian Evans going off track.
That's really good for OJ and Ranzel though, because that was surely how we'll gain a lot of time. What we're going to see here, we're going to see Brian Evans burn battery to get past Raven West. Craggy's going to block the inside, giving Raven a free ticket around the outside. Will he be able to get the traction down? He does enough to hold off from Brian Evans. Are we going to see him take up P1? Brian Evans has burned all he's got. And we see Craggy lose out on 2 positions. This is going to be a third from Casper. As they're side by side into turn 1 here. Raven going magnificently deep. And that's actually welcomed Craggy to try his luck around the inside, turn outside of Brian Evans. And he gets a move on Brian. He's almost fell victim to turn 4. He's dropping down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Very unfortunate for the Aston Martin. I do apologise, but I can tell you.
Enough. Well, there goes Casper.
And his teammate gone.
Inside of his teammate.
That's not like it. Teammate's getting very vicious, very angry, but Craggy got a very good exit and is already making a move on Casper. Are they going to burn it? Craggy's got nothing, but here comes Brian Evans up the outside of Craggy. Casper, and Brian Evans makes the move on Casper. Very good, nice move, very nice. Oh! And that's Raven West!
Oh, who's that? Raven?
That's Raven West!
Oh my, no. Oh my.
That's Raven West. We just caught that on board.
What's even happened to him? How's he ended up all the way down there? Did he hit turn 4?
I think he might have had a snap or something and he's just hit the wall. Well, everyone's boxing, so I don't think he will. I think he might go onto the softs.
They're not going to go into softs, boss. They will go into mediums. Yep, Fallow, medium compounded tyre. Brian Evans, medium compounded tyre. This is just the difference between, you know,
a champion and a rookie.
The not goats. Yeah, the difference between a champion and a rookie shot at Baldy. Ranzel's left again. Ranzel, sort it out. Major desync there. Fallow's just gapped them by 1.3. What is this desync? That's just occurred. And that's just really unfortunate for Ranzel. I can't believe what I've just witnessed there. Fallow just cheaping his way into P1. Well, he was P1 anyway, but now we're keeping it. And Ranzel's AI's pitted him. Ranzel AI has pitted him. The softs. Can we lock in again now?
I
Make
just...
it professional again. Oh, I was talking of him! Talking of Casper! He's disconnected
Oh, it
from the
goes from
session.
bad to worse for the Scuderia Ferraris, and that
For
might have just...
Advi Price, if you could invite Casper straight back to the session, please and thank you. As we're going to have to continue. The show must go on. Down to P9 as we see Craggy getting past, going for the move to get into the lead of the race, and he's actually taken P1 as it stands. He's been swiped into the wall by Fallow.
And through goes Brian Evans. What a move. Oh, God. I clip it and ship it, chat. Back on
So, Kib now with fastest lap of the Grand Prix. I'd argue that Epic OJ deserved the through goes moment there, since he actually did go through.
Oh,
you know?
it's boxed Casper.
Casper having a ransom treatment here now.
There's a retirement. Tallo's hit the wall.
Oh, and he's
turn
out.
4.
And that's it, the fight is over. Oh, and he's almost been drove into by Jamie and CGM Glass.
Craggy, who has 74, and I think Craggy's going to look for
Brian
a
Evans
move on Brian Evans.
Oh, yeah. Craggy just wants to get it over and done.
Wide.
And they're 3 wide through the final corner here. This is not going to end well. OJ backing
it's
up.
happened.
He's learnt his lesson. He has learnt his lesson. And Brian Evans leading into the final lap, but Craggy and OJ with the DRS. Please, Craggy, do not go past him. Please don't. He's not got any choice. They're going to go 3 wide into turn 1. Oh, the inside. Now the outside for Craggy. Craggy's going to try and get the power down in second gear, and he keeps P2. They're all going to chuck it in none, and this is where it is. This is make or break here. As Brian Evans has clipped the wall. That's going to brutalise his exit so much more. And here comes Craggy now. Going to take the outside line. It's got past as it stands, but there's still another whole DRS zone. Is OJ going to be able to make anything happen here? He's not going to be able to as it stands. It's going to be a drag race up to the line from the Aston Martin and the Red Bull. One's got DRS, one doesn't. Who's going to take it? It's looking like it's going to be Craggy. And the win's going home to Aston Martin. That is beautiful to see. And it's a P4 for Neb as well. Oh, that is sensational.
Oh, P6, P5 for McLaren.
You see them, yeah, fair play to them. They've jumped up.
We have Brian Evans in P2, Epic OJ, very good redemption drive for the Hash driver. In P3, Nebraska in P4, Skiz and Kib, not a greatest race, but thumbs up P5, P6. White Josh in P7, Mafio P8, and Jamie Camavingi, do apologise if I butchered that again, in P9, and Quartz in P10. Whiffle P11, CGM Glass P12. Unfortunate with Casper, who ended up disconnecting, finishing by himself P13. Brastel also disconnecting P14. Tallow DNF. And Raven West unfortunately DNF'd.